Here's your Storm Track 7 forecast.
Good afternoon. I'm Storm Track 7 meteorologist Brandon Libby. It's a really warm pattern here as we continue over the next few days. This afternoon is looking great as we're seeing partly cloudy skies, very warm temperatures. In fact, the warming trend continues into tomorrow with high temperatures in the mid-50s. We do pick up a little more cloud cover though. And by Wednesday, that is the day to watch. It's going to be a fairly active one as wind gusts will be around 60 miles per hour. Could be potentially damaging. It's going to give us some record high temperatures and also a chance for some evening thunderstorms. Looking a little more like spring than winter there for Wednesday. For today, we'll go over this first. Temperatures will top out in the mid-40s in the north. A lot of us, though, especially south of Highway 20, will be in the low to mid-50s as we're just tracking some high-level cloud cover out there for today. And winds are very light as well. They're kind of shifting around just a little bit. Then tonight, we'll drop down to the upper 20s and low 30s. Partly cloudy skies remain, and winds start to pick up a bit from the southeast. They'll be up to 15 miles per hour. Tomorrow, we're looking slightly warmer. Temperatures will get to the upper 40s north as we melt away most of that snow, and a lot of us will be in the mid-50s for tomorrow. And again, just a little more cloud cover. Things are looking partly sunny. Here are the record high temperatures for Wednesday, and we're not just surpassing them, we're demolishing them, smashing them, whatever you want to call it. Those records are in the mid-50s. For Wednesday, we're going to top out in the upper 60s to near 70 degrees. That's going to be about 35 to 40 degrees above average and 15 degrees above the record. So that is very significant. And in fact, those temperatures that we're forecasting could break the all-time December records for the entire month. We have seen those in the upper 60s and low 70s. And for every single one of our major cities, those records were set on December 4th, 1998. So again, we look to surpass those or at least come close to tying them for all four major cities. Very, very significant. And as far as the winds go, this is what's going to pull in that record warmth. The wind gusts will gradually increase throughout the day on Wednesday. And by the evening hours, these wind gusts will be around 55 to 60 miles per hour. You see that 61 mile per hour reading there in Waterloo, and we'll continue with the strong winds through the nighttime hours as they'll shift more so to the west instead of the south. And so that will give us this high wind watch that will go into effect on Wednesday. And with the wind gusts around 60 miles per hour, that could lead to some difficulty driving and even some power outages if they knock over any of those power lines or trees. And some damage to personal property is possible as well because severe thunderstorm warnings are issued for wind gusts of 60 miles per hour or greater. So we could see that on a wider and larger scale, something to definitely keep a close eye on. And as we continue into the day on Wednesday, there's that warm front bringing the record highs and the strong winds. However, a cold front will set up in western Iowa. And with all of the conditions that we've talked about, it's going to give us a severe potential with storms developing off of that cold front, and those storms will likely push into eastern Iowa throughout the evening and overnight hours. So not only do we have to keep an eye on the winds and the high temperatures, but also the potential for some strong to severe storms on Wednesday evening. Then that colder air will spill in behind the front, and high pressure will push in. Things are looking a lot cooler to close out the week. We'll drop about 40 degrees in a 12-hour span from Wednesday afternoon to Thursday morning, down to lows right around 30. And as you see in your city-by-city forecast, we will see the cloud cover increasing. So Wednesday is actually going to be mostly cloudy. It's the winds that are driving that warm air. And then in your 10-day forecast, once we get past that system, highs will be right around 37 for Thursday and Friday, even 27 for Saturday, with lows in the teens. And we'll kind of level in the mid-30s, close to average for next week and for our first day of winter on Tuesday with partly cloudy skies.